If you are thinking of ditching the cold and heading somewhere hot for the holidays, Barry Choi is here to share a few top destinations to consider. Barry, you couldn't have come at a better time. Let's talk travel.
Yeah, first thing, let's be clear. You should only travel if you feel safe to do so.
Yes.
Always check with the Canadian government about any local rules. Check with any destination you plan on going to, because things are frequently changing, as we've all learned in the last 2 years.
Oh, and we're talking like day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour. So make sure you check. So once you've checked all of that, where's your first recommendation?
I got to say, Belize is my favorite spot right now. And the reason I say this, it's not typically on the top of your list, but after 19 months of being a pandemic, people are looking for something exciting, and Belize is one of those destinations.
Yes.
And people are always like, why is that, Barry Choi? Well, number one thing is, English is actually their national language. So if you're looking for a different place, Central America, that gives you access to Mayan ruins, the beach at night, caving, lots of ecotourism opportunities, this is the place to go.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Belize is definitely on my list. What I like about it is it doesn't seem like the sort of place where everyone else is.
That's exactly.
Am I right?
You've hit it right on the head there, because, I hate to say it, but over-tourism is a huge problem around the world. Yeah. Belize is one of those destinations where it isn't quite there yet. And it's actually got one of the lower population densities. So it's a good place to go to, but, there's also a lot of other destinations to check out, right?
Okay, so let's get to your second destination. We're going West Coast.
We are going West Coast. I know you've been there. I've been there.
Yes.
LA was here earlier. She's been there. California. I love this state. They are so happy to have Canadians back. Think about those gateway cities: San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. Depending on what you like, every city offers something different. And I know you were there, a couple years ago. What was your favorite part of the state?
Oh my gosh, it was that Monterey stretch. And let me tell you, so we flew into San Francisco, we rented a car, we drove all the way down and ended up all the way down to Laguna Beach where my aunt lives. And it was, the thing about California is it is beach, it is mountain, it is desert, it's everything. The amount of different ecosystems there. Like, I understand why everyone is outside all the time.
There are so many things to do, and I actually did a very similar trip to you. Years ago when my wife first and I just got married, we did pretty much Northern California, ended in LA, and flew back home. But then when we had a daughter, we're like, we'd love to go back. It's such a great place to road trip, and very similar itinerary. We started in LA, drove all the way down to San Diego, and I actually was fascinated to learn how many kid-friendly things there were to do in San Diego. And like you said, the beaches, the desert, there's so many different opportunities to do things. It's such a fun city. And, we could talk about food all day long. But, California is a sweetheart destination for Canadians. But, there's another destination we want to talk about, right?
For sure. We want to talk about going to the Caribbean. So where are we going to go? Where are we hitting?
I love Barbados. A lot of people may not realize this right now, but it's one of the most accessible destinations for Canadians. There's almost like a daily flight. Barbados has done such a great job over the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm so excited that Canadians are heading back. I've been there 2 years ago. I had such a great time. I stayed at Crane Resort. And what I like about it more than anything else is they're really going towards sustainability. So, they're looking at the resorts, and rum production is a huge thing there. They want to make their operations sustainable, because we know, climate change is a huge problem in the world. So they want to show tourists and their locals that they want to make a difference in the world. And this is what I love about it. And plus the local culture, the fish fries, the beaches. Like, come on, like how much fun can you have on an island destination like this?
It's on my list. Listen, Rihanna, she's from Barbados. I want to go to Crop Over. That's what I want. I want to go party. They have a beautiful carnival there. Their Crop Over, I believe, is in August, so I just need to put that on my list.
Yeah.
So Barbados, California. I'm going to tell you the other thing about California. You mentioned that a very kid-friendly. We went to wineries in Sonoma, and they had activities for kids. Like, I think that they really, it's amazing how much they think about the family experience all the way up and down that state. And it's just, you learn a lot about America and everything in that state. The whole thing is a microcosm of what's happening in the country, right?
All of these destinations we've talked about, so family friendly, and it's like, it depends what you want to do. My wife loves wine. I don't even drink, so she'll love the fact that, my daughter and I can play while she enjoys some wine tasting.
There you go. Listen, get out. Make sure you check with the Canadian government and check on whatever location you're going to. Very great tips. Now, I just got to get out there. I need to do